morning, everyone. Ni hao ma. So today we would meditate together. Find a comfortable and straight bodily position and try to relax all unnecessary tension in the body. And also, if there is any worry about past or future, we also try to let go of this. We don't need it now. And almost immediately, as you be able to let go of past and future, you can feel this kind of relief, maybe a sense of gratitude. It's how wonderful it's possible to, even for a moment, to experience some peace or silence in the mind. And we can open our mind from this sense of peace and silence to whatever experience we have right now, especially related to senses. So it may be some sensations in the body, some maybe wind touch my skin, or I just feel how my body touch the chair or the cushion. Maybe my arms touch each other or touch the legs. So any bodily related experience. I just noticed what's going on, what's happening. Or maybe sounds more interesting to me. These sounds of birds singing in the morning, sounds of passing cars, and again birds. So any sounds which grab your attention, just pay attention. What grab your attention? And what we especially interested today, we pay attention how from this sense experience, from this contact with sensory objects, some feelings arise. And it's always very simple. It can be pleasant or unpleasant or neutral. Even this neutral, not very noticeable from the beginning. It's good enough to start with pleasant and unpleasant. Like from the sound of a bird, I may feel either pleasant if I like this sound, or if it's too loud and it's just near my ear, I may feel unpleasant. So this pleasantness or unpleasantness arise from many conditions: my preferences, the nature of the experience, other things like my health, my well-being. If I have a headache, any sound, loud sound, can be very painful. But if I'm healthy and I like birds and I slept well today, I can feel pleasant. Even from the sound of a gecko, it also can feel pleasant. It's a natural sound. So we're not going to like analyze why I feel pleasant or unpleasant. It's just good enough to notice the conditioned nature of experience. There was sound, I have ear, the sense experience arise. From this sense experience, there's Vedana, there's feelings. I feel pleasant. It's conditioned phenomena. And also, you may notice that together with these feelings, almost immediately arise some reaction. So I want this to continue if it's pleasant. Or I don't want this. I want this cessation. I want the stop of this experience. So some kind of push or pull. I like this, I want it more, or I don't like it, I don't want it. So if I just able to notice it and don't follow it, don't proliferate it, because usually we have a tendency to follow this flow of mental reactions. This sound, I like it, it may remind me about my childhood or some experience in the past when I was happy. There was this person, that person, he said this, I said that, and so on. So this story, proliferation, expansion of the ideas, sometimes opinions about something. We don't need this. We just try to notice conditioned nature of this reaction of the mind. There is sound of the car. I feel unpleasant. I don't like it. Full stop. I don't go further. I just noticed how it arises because of some condition. And just see what else happening. Some bodily sensations. Maybe I feel something in the back or maybe in the knees and feel unpleasant. I don't want it. I want it to stop. This clear mental reaction. And I don't go further. I don't proliferate how always I have a pain in the knee or in the back, or how I'm miserable, blah blah blah. I don't proliferate. I don't expand these ideas. And even if it's happening, even if my mind go by habit to expand and proliferate it. As soon as I notice it, it stopped. I noticed, I recognize conditioned nature of experience, and I move on. What else happening in my five senses? Same applies when you have your meal, you have a taste of taste, taste of food as well. Just notice how it's pleasant or unpleasant, and how I like, how I want it more, or how I don't want it more. It's okay to make note of it. Maybe in the future even avoid that food, or take it more, but just without this continuous increase of mental proliferation. And noticing that whatever personal reaction I have, it's based on something. It also would be good if you see more far away, like condition, because immediate condition would be just sense experience, some feelings, and reaction. It would be basic conditioned nature of every experience. But sometimes it's visible that I have reaction, I like something because I have been conditioned in the past. Like my mother gave me something in my childhood, and now I like it. It's not that it's the best food, it's just conditioned nature, because my mother gave me. So sometimes it's visible. And noticing this conditioned nature, it also helps to not always follow it blindly. To see how we conditioned. If I notice that I have been conditioned, there is a chance for me to decondition, recondition myself in a way what I would like, in a way where mental development goes. What's a wonderful tool I have. If I diligent and effortful and take every experience as something interesting, something to explore, something which helped me to be happy, to be free from any suffering. When I'm myself happy, I can inspire and encourage others to be happy as well. So I can be of a good support, of good help for all my relatives, all my close ones. So how wonderful. I will be happy and all around me will be happy. And of course, as a next step, I wish all beings to be happy. May all beings be free from suffering. So now we slowly come to the end of our short meditation. And as a good habit, it's good to check our mind, how it is now, compared to when we just started. Is it more settled, calm, or maybe more broad and unlimited? Or maybe opposite, maybe it's limited, focused on something. Just whatever condition present right now, notice it. Some joy, some absence of joy, anything. And if this condition, that's something what you like, what you want to develop, or what you just satisfied with, can be good inspiration to do it more. Even this short 15-minute meditation still can change your state of mind. Or maybe nothing changed, and then you know that this method, this technique, not very useful for you. You need to find something else. So this data from seeing your mind after meditation can be very helpful for your personal development. So, and finally we can mentally recollect, mentally invite all our departed relatives, all friends, family members, and invite all living beings to rejoice, to participate in these acts of wholesomeness, whatever sila you maintain, some dana, some generosity, some acts of development, of stability of mind, some samadhi, and wisdom. If you occasionally see things as they are. So with all this wholesomeness, we can invite all beings to rejoice in it. And we can recite together. Idan me nyatinan hotu sukhita hontu nyatayo. Idan no nyatinan hotu sukhita hontu nyatayo. Idan vo nyatinan hotu sukhita hontu nyatayo. Ettavata cha amhehi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe satta anomodanti sabba sampatti siddhya. And lastly, we can make determination, aspiration towards Nibbana. So by all these good qualities, wholesome deeds, may it be supporting condition for our freedom from suffering. Please repeat after me. Idam me punyang asavakaya vahan hotu. Idam me punyang nibbanassa pacchayo hotu sa.